Word 4, left alone and to die. Is there a word that means left alone and to die? Edit, I believe there is such a word. I think I'm looking for abandoned and alone. Others' expectations are that you'll die.
Apart from the obvious close-but-no-cigar candidates abandoned and forsaken, how about marooned? Put ashore on a desolate island or coast and left to one's fate, placed or left in isolation or without hope of ready escape.
Neglected immediately comes to mind, particularly in the context of elderly people in hospitals. My thesaurus is also suggesting condemned, which would fit better in the context of a prisoner on death row, although a building can also be declared unfit and condemned. Forsaken might also work depending on context. It has many biblical connotations.
I cannot think of anything that specifically means to leave someone alone to die, even though leave alone has many synonyms. The closest I can think of are to be left for dead, to be abandoned as certain to die, but it can also have the connotation of almost dead, which may or may not be desirable depending on the context. To leave him to his fate, although it does not imply death in particular, it is usually implied that the fate in question is unfavorable. Strand, which means leave someone without means to move, may also be relevant in some cases, stranded on a deserted island.
Perhaps castaway is sufficient. Sailors were cast away onto desert islands with the intention that they would suffer a slow and painful death, or go mad, although that is technically being marooned.
If you want to support the channel,